What up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Barbell Brigade Talk Show. Today we got Mike, and we also got JP. And that was the first time I ever called you Mike. I always call you Silent Mike. That's weird.
That's always how I've thought of you in my head, Silent Mike. Yeah. You got to put them together. It just sounds good.
Yeah, why did I say that?
It does have a decent flow, but...
Maybe we're getting too close.
Are we friends?
I think so.
That's crazy.
So today's topic is...
Bart Kwan?
Thank you. Today's topic is kind of controversial.
Oh, I'm here.
Should you be able to train without a shirt in a commercial gym?
They should do a sweat test.
Do you train shirtless?
If it was my own gym and there were no other people there, then yeah, I would. But the thing is, like, so I said sweat test just because, dude, some people get really sweaty when they work out, right?
Yeah.
So I think that if you surpass a certain limit in terms of how sweaty if you're dripping sweat beadlets everywhere, you probably shouldn't be doing it.
If you were
even if they allowed it.
Yeah, if you were the stinky kid in class, you got to wear a hoodie when you work out.
Yeah,
don't let those pits fly.
So the receptionist has to be like, come here, let me smell you first?
Yeah, or some kind of test. Maybe there's like a swab test or something we could invent.
You gotta run for a minute straight, hard.
See where we're at.
Yeah, if you're dripping sweat at that point, it's not happening.
So you would need like a TSA-like setup
Yep.
in the front of the gym where everyone has to jump on the treadmill for 1 minute first, and then they have some sort of litmus pH test, and then go...
Yeah, like a smell. Is there, there's like a sound, like a decibel scale, and there's like a Richter scale. There has to be a smell scale. Because mine's like...
The rank test.
The rank,
the
ranky danky test. Because I don't mind, like the sweat's one thing, even though I feel like it is less common to wipe down your equipment, which is dumb. Like it should be more common now. Because
for sure.
People understand.
The smell is something I complain about often.
Smells really bad, dude. I was even just in an elevator today and dude's stanking. I'm like, you're a grown man.
I think part of the reason is that pump covers are a thing nowadays, and people just I don't think they wash their pump covers or something like that. But
can we just call it a
sweating
t-shirt?
into it. Yeah.
Can we just
t-shirt?
Can we
put
not?
one thing like hoodies?
They gotta
mainly.
cover this pump.
So I'm thinking like hoodies, right? And these dudes will wear this hoodie for a month straight.
Oh God!
And it's just like sweat stains all over and stuff. And like, dude, I saw you in that hoodie yesterday.
But powerlifting's always, I feel like, been the stinky kid in class. Now there's like a slightly different
power lifters.
Yeah, power lifters
for sure.
Like generally speaking. But no, there's a new. I like to think we're the new breed. You, me, shout out our boy Russ Swole. Like, there's some people that like to take showers who would imagine dress nicely. Bodybuilding, I feel like, is 50-50.
Yeah.
You have like the pretty boys who have always been clean and they're shaved and they're tan.
Aesthetics.
Right? They always shower. But then you have the big old stinky guy who doesn't shave and he looks like Bigfoot, but he's jacked out of his fucking mind. He only shaves to go on stage. So those guys are kind of stinky too.
Do you shower before you go to the gym?
If I didn't shower like the night before or something like that. Like if I just like knocked out or something like that, I'll shower before I go. Because
when I first started lifting, the gym was such an afterthought for I think most people. Like it was
You're like, I'm gonna get dirty anyways.
Yeah, like people go there with bedhead. I don't even know if they brush their teeth and they're wearing the shittiest clothes. But gym culture in 2022, they get dressed and dolled up and do whatever. Like you'll see chicks look like they're about to go to the club, right? But the gym, like it's a thing.
Yeah, I don't mind. I shower just because, like, growing up playing basketball, my high school basketball coach was all about like preparation and getting mentally prepared and all that. And so before practices and basketball games, we'd shower to kind of refresh and be part of your routine to set up. So when I have time, I do it for lifting.
I think there's something to that as well. Like I think they've actually done studies, just like a quick like face wash as well can kind of refresh you too.
Yeah, get in the zone to do like I'm here for a job rather than like I'm here for a purpose rather than roll out of bed. I'm here for my
But that's super relatable though, because when I first started lifting, I literally wear my worst clothes. It would basically just be like leftover pajama stuff that I would wear and like a dirty white tee and some old like ratty basketball shorts. But nowadays it's basically, like you said, like a fashion show.
Yeah.
You kind of have to show out a little bit, you know? And people are wearing like coordinated outfits, but it's all for the content too, right?
Yeah.
So everybody wants to look good on the gram or whatever they're doing.
It also does make you feel a little bit better too sometimes, where it's like it's like you're putting on your game day uniform.
Yeah, this is my work uniform, right? So like, I'm about to go to work in this.
Be a broken record, but that's where it started for me. Because like basketball, like there's a culture about the sneakers you're wearing. There's a culture about fit in. So like the gym just transferred easy for me. So it's cool to see fitness
Good sneakers,
kind of end up
playing a good game, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, shorts that fit right, the right boxers. I'm like an 8-year-old. I still lay out my clothes and shit.
I laid out my clothes last night.
Yeah, I lay them out all the time.
Not gonna lie.
Where do you think that getting naked in the gym or shirtless became? In my head, like old school bodybuilding for sure.
Yeah.
Like those Ronnie Coleman videos, you know? Like
look what they used to wear, man.
Yeah, but
they're basically
it's like the
string.
string.
Yeah,
Literally string.
Yeah, it's 100 degrees in Texas.
Yeah,
but
crop
then the people watching that always still trained in California at a commercial gym with AC. You know what I mean? So it's a different vibe. But now gyms like Barbell Brigade, CrossFit, 3rd Street Barbell.
What's that?
It's probably just the hottest upcoming gym on the planet.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't quite heard.
Yeah, you'll be there. Just wait. Then because it's hot, you're putting in work. Like I understand getting shirtless. Like we allow our members to go shirtless as long as they wipe their shit up.
I feel like if y'all have a large entry and exit way to the outdoors, then it's a bit more acceptable,
For sure.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
You
we
got
have
that
3
heat
big
coming
old
in.
gates.
Yeah.
Do you guys, when you guys first started training, I don't know about your guys' gyms, but I used to train at this Bally's, and I would say this is like late 90s,
Bally's?
early 2000s.
Is that still a thing?
So Bally's was bought out by LA Fitness later on, but it was like the old school, like it was probably popping off in the 80s.
Yeah.
And it's the kind of commercial gyms that have like a juice bar. And then like their stocked protein was Metrics. Remember that brand?
Of course. Yeah, I think they're still around.
Yeah.
Are they?
Sure.
I don't know. But like
They're
that
protein bars.
RX or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
but that was the era, right? It was like, and it stayed all the way until like the 90s, 2000s. When I was in high school, it was like the guys with like the big like MC Hammer style pants.
Yeah.
And then like
Dude, it's
like,
coming back.
Yeah, the Ronnie Coleman.
yeah,
shit.
the Ronnie Coleman
for
stuff,
sure.
right?
I love it.
And
Yeah.
at that gym, every member that went in, they handed him a towel. Like it was a thing. And
They
so
don't really do that anymore.
yeah, they don't do that anymore.
No, unless you're at like a club.
No,
You're at like
yeah.
some
The
ritzy
Equinox.
ass
Okay,
shit.
well, I guess I go to a broke gym. Then,
Yeah,
right?
I go to, yeah, I mean,
It's
yeah,
like, oh, you don't go to one of those nice gyms. Huh?
yeah, Equinox and shit.
Yeah.
Well, dude, those are what, like $300, $400 a month or something?
Yeah, maybe more.
But even at that gym, the minute like, because you know the bodybuilding culture was super big at that time. So after a couple of sets, like they want to flex or whatever.
Yeah.
And as soon as you take your shirt off, they would tell you to put your clothes back on.
Yeah.
It was
That is interesting. I do
Yeah.
think Instagram and shit plays a big role. The same way,
100%,
yeah,
yeah.
like same way you want to look nice, you also want to like show off a little bit. I don't know. I've never done it. It's never.
mean-
but even basketball dudes would do it. I never take my shirt off. I'm just here to play. You got to wear a jersey in a game, so I'm wearing a
It's
jersey.
like, I mean, I feel like once we had really good cameras, you know,
Yeah.
on our phones, that's when it started to really take off.
yeah,
Because, I mean, prior to that, what are you doing? You bring a little, like, snap picture, like, click, 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 click.
yeah, probably nothing, right?
if you train by yourself. So you said if you had your own gym, you would for sure train shirtless, right?
Yeah, because I mean, I started in my garage, the room above the garage. I would train
Yeah.
shirtless in there all the time, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sweaty dude.
Yeah.
But it was just me
Oh, you
in
didn't
my
pass
garage.
the sweat test?
I didn't pass the sweat test.
It sounds
Dude,
like
he's
that.
would
the
be-
inventor of the sweat
It would be
test.
90 degrees out. I would be dripping sweat all over the floor, but it's my garage, you know?
True,
Yeah.
true.
I'm not bothering anybody else.
For
I'm not
sure.
sweating all over. Because even if you wipe it down, if you see a dude and he's working out on a bench and there's a puddle under the floor,
Yeah, it's wild.
and I've literally seen this happen at the gym before.
Yeah.
You're not gonna want to work out on that after,
Yeah.
like, even if he wipes it down fully.
It's a little wild.
It's kind of gross, you know?
Yeah.
Like I literally see people on the cycle sometimes, and there will be a legit puddle around the floor, like around them, and they'll just like lay towels down, and I'm like, wow, like.
I don't know if I don't go hard enough. I've never sweated like that in a gym. Basketball,
You don't go hard
soccer.
at all? No.
I probably just don't go hard. I don't know. I've never sweated
Do
like
they
that.
water load for this?
I
just
don't
so that's an
know.
impressive amount of sweat, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Genetics.
For me, I think like whether or not I take off the shirt is a seasonal thing. Like when I'm lean,
Like right now?
There's no, definitely not right now. But
Stage ready.
it actually feels really good, like when you hit like a couple of sets of something, right? And you look in the mirror,
You can see the
and you can
muscles
just see it.
contract.
Yeah, you could just see like your veins popping and all that. Right now, no matter how much I lift, it just looks the same. So this is like shirt on mode.
Yeah, no. When I'm peak bulk, I really don't like taking my shirt off as much.
Yeah, because I can hit like a 2-hour workout and I don't even see a difference. But when I'm lean, you could just like squeeze your hands and your forearms just look good.
Yeah.
I'll just keep my shirt on.
Well, I mean, you're rocking like
Just
double
forearm.
XL.
Yeah,
so,
always.
Very
What about
salty.
your quads? Like you don't like hiking up your shirt so you can see your your shorts. so you
No,
can see
I
your
don't know how
quads?
to pose. I don't know how to flex.
So I'll do that.
Yeah, I don't know how to do anything. I guess probably if I knew how to look dope. I don't think I've been that shredded either. Like I'll get some forearm veins going, you know, when we do biceps.
I think everybody should be like kind of shredded at least once in their life.
I think so. I
Yeah.
don't disagree. I'm on my way there now.
Yeah. I also think that just because people don't think they can.
Yeah.
And everybody can get shredded, you know, unless
sure.
you got something going on, underlying issues.
And everyone's
So-
going to look better.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
like the old adage, right? Like you're always going to look better with more muscle and less fat. Every
Yeah.
single human.
For sure.
What about from the intimidation standpoint, where like let's say if you're seasoned, right, and you're training, and you do want to see your physique, but what about like a beginner coming in or a grandma or whatever, and they just see these dudes, they're just hulking out.
Like an intimidating
Yeah,
thing?
you think that's weird at a commercial gym?
I think being shirtless at a commercial gym in general is just a little bit weird, just because it doesn't feel like the vibe. And most commercial gyms...
You got to read the room.
Yeah, and most commercial gyms were built for like families, I feel like, right? Like they were kind of built in the 90s when fitness became like a thing.
Yeah.
We're now, if you go to a specialty gym, but even that, like Gold's Venice, they have a posing room. Like, just go get naked in there.
Exactly.
Like why are you next to me in the leg press?
Because then you could go
with your
like
crotch
this.
out?
You could do a Superman cable curl, and you could rotate.
You could look at yourself.
You could rotate
in
and
the
go,
mirror.
whoa, what's that?
You ain't training hard enough if you're focusing that hard on your little bicep.
No, you do that on the
He's just staring very intently at himself.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. And I grew up like watching bodybuilding more than powerlifting. Like powerlifting wasn't a thing to watch.
Yeah,
there's no info out there until 2012.
Did they even have any kind of like streaming or anything?
No, it was on ESPN in like the 90s.
Yeah, like Ed Cohn was on.
But I was a baby.
Yeah,
I'm not watching
true,
ESPN then. Like Strongman maybe.
Yeah, Strongman.
But then bodybuilding. Like,
I actually used to like watching Strongman.
No, it's awesome.
Yeah,
it's in Sacramento, dude. Next week.
Yeah.
Stop plugging Sacramento.
I'm sorry,
dude.
bro. It's the World's Strongest Man's there.
I love that place.
I do love it, and World's Strongest Man's there.
Yeah, worth a visit.
It's worth a visit.
Which gyms do you think are okay to train without your shirt, and which gyms you think are not okay then?
Yeah, reading the room. But then some people, dude, so I went to a commercial gym, we won't name a name, in my city.
What does it rhyme with?
30 Thor Cower.
Okay.
that didn't help at all.
And
pick up on that?
Dude comes in a head-to-toe Spider-Man costume, like Taika. And this dude's doing roundhouse kicks by the dumbbells.
Like Omar Isuf?
A little bit like Omar Isuf.
Because he used to go with Power Ranger outfits.
Did he lift?
No, he's doing roundhouse parkour while I'm trying to do a cable fucking move.
I've seen people set up parkour setups at my gym before.
It's
and they
so
literally set
weird.
boxes up and they'll do like the feet like through the hands sort of deal. And they'll do like tumbling and
There's
stuff.
gymnastic gyms, right?
Yeah, there are gyms for that.
There's got to be.
There are, in the area, like not 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
what are you doing?
Is it an expensive membership over there or something? Because they don't even lift when they're there.
Right.
They just come there to jump around, and there are
Go to
gyms
a park
just for this.
Yeah, go to a park.
Exactly.
That's what I mean. Like reading the room would be the best answer, but obviously humans, don't always see the world the same.
At my college gym, there was a professor that would always show up in a gi, like a judo gi.
No kidding.
And he would train. Like he would hit bench.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
power.
Why don't you just change?
Specificity, dude.
Because now everyone's looking at you,
specificity.
and he just looks so like out of place. I think he would have looked more in place had he just wore basketball shorts and took his shirt off.
What if he had a bench suit underneath that and he just didn't want to show
Cheating
you?
ass.
Yeah, he's trying to cheat. Or one of those slingshots.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Probably.
I've seen people do that before. They'll put it under their hoodie or something like that and
Wild.
rip it out.
It's like benching with a deadlift bar.
Yeah.
We know someone that does that.
Dude, people are crazy, dude.
That's almost like a bamboo bar almost. You're putting that weight on it.
Yeah, not as crazy, but it'll whip.
Yeah.
It'll whip on your
Probably
ass.
if you bench like 360 and you put a slingshot on, knee sleeves,
I wish
and
I
a
knew what
deadlift
that
bar,
felt like.
420 maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Right?
If you can control it.
We should get JP to bench 420 today.
I should have.
Why 420,
My chest
dude?
is wrecked, man.
Why 420?
It's on Cali, you know?
425? I don't know.
Just because we're in California.
Cali,
yeah,
yeah.
blaze it up, dude. See,
Yeah,
it's so
exactly.
ingrained in him. He doesn't even know.
Yeah. He doesn't even know where he is
430,
right
I don't
now.
know.
Yeah, why couldn't we go 425?
425? I don't
Or
know.
405. It's 4 plates.
I've never
gotta do
touched that
more.
before on a bench.
4 plates?
Never. No.
You can at least on
I
a racket.
have long arms, man. I think my wingspan is over 6 foot, and I'm like 5'8".
That's why we're deadlifting.
Yeah. No, my back would explode. Maybe I'll pull some almost sumo.
Oh, yeah.
I can't pull a real sumo, but it's like a wide stance, hands in between, you know?
Yeah. That counts.
Because your back hurts?
No, it just messes my knees up. Like the
Yeah, the
direction.
torque.
Yeah, exactly.
It messed up my knees a little bit. That's why I've been pulling conventional.
I think it's also just because, back when I used to actually deadlift, it was a bit of an ego lift for me too. So I used to pull conventional, and I switched to sumo for a mesocycle, and I figured I'm just gonna work right back up to my conventional.
Yeah.
Right? Sumo's easier anyways.
Yeah.
I just wrecked my knees.
Yeah, too much too soon.
I didn't acclimate to the load, so of course. And then I just blame sumo.
Yeah.
So I'm never doing that.
And that's why it's cheating.
Exactly, and that's why it's cheating.
Last question before this video is over. If there is a gym that you're allowed to train shirtless at, should we make it equal and then girls can't train with shirts either?
Yeah, free the titty.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so, if my tatas are coming out, why wouldn't everybody's tatas come out?
You guys now know the policy at 3rd Street Barbell?
Yeah, titties out. So, we're equal.
The policy there.
Yeah, we're equal.
Specifically at 3rd Street Barbell.
Yeah. Specifically at 3rd Street Barbell, not at Barbell Brigade, only 3rd Street Barbell.
It's actually a requirement, so it's not a choice. If you want to lift there, you have to take your shit.
Yeah, mommy and daddy milkers are allowed.
Yeah. Not allowed, required.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.